Hello.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Welcome
Fuck
back.
yourself, Craig.
Welcome back, everybody, to the campaign 6, the prologue. I've forgotten what session we're on, but I think we're on session 4 now. Yes, we're on session 4. And we are where we last left off, as you guys were making your way through the belly or the Demi plane of the astral dreadnought. You had uncovered some various chambers, you had mined some adamantine, had forged some weapons. You guys found a dying mind flayer that was just barely alive but kind of was fighting back. Some damaged nautiloids, and some various clues about like a red wizard and just like clues to get out. But as you guys were making your way towards this end of the section of the map, some of you guys found a head of this evil head of a like a giant man creature humanoid, huge head that radiated with necrotic energy. And you guys found these 6 sisters, or these 6 statues that had feminine designs, and you could ask questions, and in return took life from you. We last left off at sort of you all meeting back up at this intersection with a path going forward. Do you guys wish to continue asking questions to the statues? Do you
hell
want
no,
to miss,
man.
or do you
I'm
want to keep going
69 years
forward?
old.
Or would you like to keep going forward?
Okay. I say we keep going forward. I think we got all the information we need. Unless y'all have any questions for life, or at the expense of life.
No.
Yeah,
If
no, I don't.
if only we had an infant child with us, that can ask questions for us.
Infant child.
Yeah.
That would be really brutal. That would be really funny. Alrighty. So, sounds like Husk. Anybody? Any objections with going forward?
Nope.
No.
Alrighty. So you guys begin your trek forward as you make your way. The hallway is single file. The black walls that the tendons and black muscles sort of contract and expand, and as you're walking, it opens up a bit, and it opens up a bit to a little opening, a little antechamber, an anteroom, and then as you walk, it closes back, almost constricting around you. As you're making your way through this narrow passage, you're able to get through, but it is a tight squeeze, and it opens up back again to this this wide room, enough room for all of you guys to spill into. Let me make some checks for you guys to see if you noticed anything out of the ordinary. Alrighty. As you guys sort of enter this second anteroom, to the right hand side, Frug, you notice that the wall sort of shimmers. But the rest of you don't notice anything out of the ordinary, just you, Frug. As you're in this room, you see the hallway continues to go forward and narrows back down.
Okay.
Who's with Thrug right now? Is it me?
I assumed you guys were all together.
I was in the room with the big face, the eyeballs.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the room with the statues.
Okay, I just kind of pulled you guys all back together. If you guys wanted to stay behind, that's fine. We can keep I can pull you guys back there. I'll keep you guys here, then I'll go back to the other two.
Also,
So I'm
Roll
with-
20 is not happy with me right now.
Yeah,
That's
the
all right.
gateway's not letting us get through to roll 20.
Yep.
Mm,
Yeah, it's not
Well-
doing that for me too.
All right. Well, don't worry, it's not necessary right now, so it's fine.
so I'm with Austin, but I don't see what's going on.
Okay.
He does, right?
Okay. So we'll pause with Austin and Big Richie. You guys are sort of in this antechamber before the hallway continues. Husk, where are you at?
I believe I was with John's character on the soft. Maybe
Okay.
I honestly don't remember.
Okay, we'll say you're with
no,
John's.
you laughed at me casting a light on the eyeballs.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, I'll do John and Husk, and then Aaron, I'll be with your character next.
Okay.
As you guys are in looking at this giant head of this former once creature person thing that once lived, you still notice that the eyes look like they follow you as you walk around it. I believe one of you cast a divine sense or some sort of detect magic, and there's a strong necromantic energy about this creature.
Well, I have divine sense. And I also climbed on its face to cast light in the eyeballs.
Yes, and the eyeballs light up, almost like beams, like like a lighthouse. Just like this bright light shining down. As you do that, there is something you notice. There's something etched into the ground as the light from this once living creature, almost like it's like as you cast light, it's almost like the glimmer of life shines once back in, and as you look down on the ground, as you're looking up from the head, you see something written on the ground.
I'm gonna attempt to read what's written on the ground.
Sure.
Then
You speak infernal, right? Or is it abyssal?
it is infernal.
It says something to the lines of, the god that once lived, defeated by the thing it swore to destroy.
I am going to make a religion check then. To see if I know what's going on.
Sure, make a religion check. Husk, while he's doing this, is there anything in particular that you would like to do?
I mean, not really too much. It's like I'm kind of seeing him do that there, so it's like okay. I guess I'm just
Okay.
kind of watching from a distance, seeing if anything fucks up.
You also notice the message on the ground appearing. John, what did you get for your religion check?
I got a 12.
You're trying to remember what gods have been killed, and many gods sort of return to life after this. I believe it's the second sundering or something of that sort. But you don't remember the god exactly, but there was a god in particular. You remember a story of a god who was a staunch anti-necromancy, anti-necromancy in general, and was then killed, mutilated, and its body just corrupted by necromancy itself. And it appears that this is either potentially the god itself, or an avatar of the god, or something related to that god, but you can't remember what god or who did this to this thing.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else in the room aside from the etching on the floor and the face itself?
Just this giant head, and then the way that you came in.
Nothing to see left. I am going to leave.
Okay. Do you leave down the hall to rejoin Austin and Frug?
Whichever way I saw them go to the pedestal room.
Okay, so that's you're gonna be continuing north for sake of brevity. And you will rejoin Frug and
Zornon.
Zornon.
I
Thank you. Sorry. I'm like not Titus. Okay, so Frug, we're back. Not Frug. Yeah, Frug. We're back with you. Sorry, Big Richie and Zornon. Husk, are you also following John's character?
Yeah,
Turin.
John's, yeah, I'll just kind of go. It's like, did you not find what you were looking for?
What I was looking for was nothing in particular, but another way out, and it's not there.
Fair enough. And I'll just kind of turn and follow.
Alrighty. All right, so 4 people are in the sort of anti-pedestal chamber room. Back to Frug. My apologies, I got Frug and Big Richie confused. Frug,
Okay.
you're still in the sanctuary with the 6 statues.
Yep.
Are you still asking more questions?
No, I got booted out, if I recall correctly.
Okay. Alrighty.
And I believe, if I remember correctly, the way out, at least for me, was like a wooden hallway or something like that.
Yeah, you remember something about there being wood, like wooden stairs.
All right.
Alrighty.
So has everyone joined up with me yet, or are we joining in the main room?
Joining down the hall. You saw Zoran and Big Richie continue to go straight. You get the feeling that's where people
Alright,
have
I head that way.
reunited at. Yeah. Okay. So now, as you guys enter this sort of chamber room, Frug, you see the wall. The wall to the right looks like a stone wall, but it shimmers a bit. Everybody else, you just sort of continue to see the straight path in front of you. Still, the wall sort of tightening around, throbbing. The sort of black mucus runs down the sides.
Black mucus.
Yeah.
Is there like a? I like to investigate the mucus.
Sure. As you're investigating the mucus, what is Frog, what are you doing?
See. Is there any little bit of mucus that's not like touching the rest of the mucus?
An
Like
isolated
a
mucus.
dripped, yeah, like a dripped part onto the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. I
yeah.
I try and light it with the torch.
Sure. It doesn't really react to the fire.
Okay, it doesn't burn, doesn't bubble.
Sort of like bubbles a little, but then sort of dissipates.
I rolled a 12, by the way, on my investigation.
For the mucus?
Yes.
You're looking at it, it looks kind of I don't know, it just looks kind of like water mixed with like black. I don't know, like water that's been tainted by like some sort of black liquid. I don't know.
Like
Nothing in
ink?
particular. Kind of like an ink.
Maybe some tentacle type had inked himself on the ceiling. I don't know.
Yeah, something. Turin, Zoran, and Husk. What do you guys do?
Uh,
We'll start with Zoran.
so what was in this room? Just like that mucusy stuff, or
Mucusy stuff. It. Let me see. There is the to the right looks like there is a wall, and then to the left it looks there's like this open space. It looks like something's missing, or like there should be something there.
I'm gonna look around the left side of the room.
Sure. As you're looking, roll me an investigation check, and I'm gonna cut over to let's cut over to Turin.
I'm going to look at the mucus and the rest of the filthy room and kind of grimace.
I
Okay.
rolled a 16.
Okay. There. Alrighty. Yeah. And then you grimace at the room, sort of the disgusting nature of it. And Husk, what are you doing? There is still the path in front of you. But this sort of like this room sort of opens up to the left and right a bit.
Fuck it, I'll be the person. I'll go touch the oozing liquid.
Sure. As you're touching the oozing liquid, are you touching this on the left wall, the wall in front of you, the wall to the left, the wall behind you, or the wall to the right? Sorry, I should have asked this sooner.
Is there any visual difference between them, I guess?
They all look the same.
And it would be, I guess, whatever wall would have been closest to me, so I guess I'll just go with right wall.
All right, as you touch the right wall, as to you it just looks like, and to everybody except Frug, it looks like a normal it just looks like a normal stone wall. But as you touch the ooze that's dripping down, your hand passes through the wall, and the illusion dissipates. And before
Why did
you,
it look different for me?
it was sort of like fading in and out.
Okay.
I was like, so, yeah, that's why it was an illusion. And before you, now everybody can see there is an altar bowl.
An altar bowl?
Yeah, a bowl that's for altar. I don't know, an altar piece, a bowl as
Like
an
a
altar piece.
sacrament?
You could say that.
Is there anything in the bowl?
There is a blade in the bowl.
Wow, does it look like any blade I have recognized in the past? Like a legendary blade, or do I need a history check for that?
You can make a history check. Austin, with Zoran, are you doing anything with that information that I gave you?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that lever.
All right, you pull the lever, and maybe about down the hall to like a distant echo down the hall, sort of coming off one of the side rooms. You hear a clunk, and then you hear, finally, we are free.
Uh-oh.
We are free.
Oh no, they have bad English.
Thank you. And just sort of this sigh of relief.
I look at my sword. Is that you?
No, it is not me. Though I am intrigued by who you released with that lever. Fascinating, Zoran. Alrighty. As I do that, as Zoran sort of fades out, talking to his inner monologue, is anybody, as you guys look at the altar, does anyone touch the blade?
Nope. I rolled a 17 on investigation, by the way,
Alright.
or history.
Alright. On the bull itself, you see a little plaque, and it says, "Pay with sanguine, and you may see. Pay with blood, and you may see."
I'm guessing we need the blade to cut ourselves and put it in the bowl. So I'm gonna grab the blade and cut my hand and rip it in the bowl.
Alrighty. As you cut your blade, let me roll for just dagger damage. You take, oh boy, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
I'm too good at the blade. I hurt myself. Okay, no.
As your blood fills up the bowl, a second wall appears, or sort of disappears, and there's another altar bowl. As Big Richie is doing this, Turin, Husk, Frug, are you guys doing anything particular? You heard the sigh of relief from some creature from down the hall. You see Big Richie cutting his hand. Are you guys doing anything?
I'm going to look at Big Richie and ask him, how did you arrive at that?
I had a hunch, that when a bowl is best used when empty, fill it with blood.
Oh, there's like a plaque there that says that too.
Oh yeah, and the plaque, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say you're just a little insane then. All right.
Do you
By the
remind me not
way,
to accidentally and cereal near you.
would it be wise to use your own blood?
well, I already did, and there's a pathway ahead.
Or can I just use your blood?
Well, if we have to do another sacrament, I would rather someone else partake, because I kind of gashed my hand a little too wide, a little too much blood came out.
Does that not mean we cannot just continue to use it, as it will still be bleeding?
I guess, unless it tells me to do it again otherwise. I'm gonna hold my hand up
I'm gonna
above
hold
my
his
head
hand
so I don't lose as much
he
blood
Sure.
as I walk
he's-
towards the next sacrament.
I'm
Alrighty,
just
as
going
you-
to pick up the bowl and go.
Oh, dump the bowl, that's smart.
Using this.
You notice for the second bowl there's a plaque with a different inscription. It says, "Pay with thought, and you may feel."
Well,
Do we need to stab your head for the thoughts to fill it?
yeah, right.
Stab yourself.
I'm not pouring my brain into the bowl. Sorry.
We need to make someone a unicorn.
You guys can make an insight check to determine what this means, or like an either an insight check, or an arcane check, or a
I
history
don't know
check.
where that die went.
So
I
what I'm
will-
gonna do,
Yes.
That we got
I'm gonna
stuck in the
pick
tower.
my ear for some earwax and put that in the bowl.
You're gonna make someone
Like,
upset.
that's close enough to my
Oh.
brain, right?
I got a 14 on my
Alrighty.
insight.
You look at the inscription. You see the blade that's actually in the bowl, and there is no blade per se. And you pick it up, and a little psionic purplish blade pops out. You get the
You
sense
have to
that this,
psychically stab your brain. God.
you get the sense that this might be just psychic damage instead of like slashing damage or blood.
Well, you're at the offer.
Time to
Thank
choose
you.
someone to stab.
I'm gonna keep my distance, as I've already taken enough damage, in my opinion. I'm gonna try and stand further away.
Turin, what will you got the blade? So what are you doing?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So
What did my
so as
insight
you
reveal?
you notice that the blade itself, as you sort of like picked it up as part of the insight check, this purplish blade comes out of it, sort of like translucent, and you get the sense that this is sort of psychic damage. That it's the you're giving like your mental will over,
Mm.
or someone, maybe not you.
Mm. Who's standing immediately next to me?
Probably me.
no,
let's
if he's by the bowl and he has the blade, and Aaron
Let's say
was
Frog.
also looking at it.
Let's say Frog.
I'm going to look at Thrug and say, "How about a little bit of a prick?"
How about not? You know.
All right then.
Are you making an attack against
who's
Frog?
closest to me
John?
that isn't John?
Zoran's back. Big Richie stepped out. I want to say Husk, but Husk seems kind of reluctant about the whole thing.
Okay.
So
well,
I'm just gonna say you two are next to each other.
Never said I was reluctant. I'm just watching what's going on.
well, in that case, I'm gonna pull you in my stead.
All right. There's gonna be contested
Make a
athletic
strength
checks.
check against the big,
Yeah,
the big
it's gonna-
burly bot.
It's gonna be contested athletics checks.
All right. I failed.
Oh no.
What'd you
I
roll?
just straight fucking nat one.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Well, let's see if
Alright.
I nat one.
Hey, if you nat one, like my nat one was a 2.
I got a 13 plus
Okay.
whatever. Plus
So-
0.
So Husk, this little gnome, I call him a black cat because he's all in black, grabs you and sort of like sneaks under your legs and then pushes you. And as Husk, you get pushed, John, you're there with the dagger, and you just sort of like stab him in the chest. And you only take 1 point of psychic damage.
I was going to say, I figured it would need a brain.
I just kind of look down at the blade, look back up, and just kind of go, "That hurts." And just nonchalant just go. I guess. Are you still holding on to it, John? I guess.
I'm holding on to it with it in you.
Okay. He's just going. Yeah. So he goes, "That hurts," as he looks up to you and just like nonchalantly like goes to like grab around your hands and then just slowly pull it out.
As you do take the psychic damage, you do take 1 point of exhaustion as the blade is pulled out.
Okay.
But the next room opens up, and there's another altar bowl.
Gosh darn it. So much sacrifice.
While you guys are doing this shenanigans, Zoran, what are you doing? You're still at the... I left you off at the... after you pulled the lever.
You said those voices came from behind us?
In front of you, down the hall.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna kind of look down the hall, like
Sure. As you look down the hall, it looks like there's a door in front of you. Like if you look down the hall with your dark vision, there looks like there's like sort of a door, and then it looks like to the left of that door, there's another hall.
I'm gonna look through the closer door.
What was that? Sorry.
You said there was like 2 doors in the hallway?
Yeah, there's one that's sort of like facing you that's still closed, and then to the left of that looks like there's an open hallway with a door that's open.
I'm gonna go investigate the open door.
Sure. As you're making your way down the hall, the wall still sort of constricting around you, but you're able to push your way through, and you see to the left that the door that has opened up looks like that sound was that door was the one that opened up when you pulled the lever. And you can still hear these sort of like these grunts, these moans down this hall in sort of like zigzag of like, I'm free, but we did not make it, friend. We did not make it. And you sort of hear like these chains sort of like rattling.
Hmm.
Do I see anyone in the room?
No. The hallway, if you as you look down the hallway,
Be right
it
back.
turns to the left and then sort of and it looks like if you go down it'll zigzag.
I'm just gonna check the other door then.
Sure. The door is currently it's currently budged. Like it's like locked. Well, I don't want to say locked. Looks like you could open it up with some strength.
Okay. I'll go down that hallway then where the voices came from.
Sure. As you make down the hallway, you come to a left, and the walls sort of constrict, going left and right, left and right. Do you make your way down the curving hallway?
Yes.
Okay. As you make that turn and start curving, you see a man in topaz armor with these horned helms, a sword on his side. His arms are chained, and the T-shaped visor. You can see a skeleton inside the visor, and it looks at you. Its eyes bred. You're the one that freed us. Well, I shouldn't say us, but it's just I now. But you freed the 2 of us. Thank you. You see his chains are still sort of with straining his wrists. With that, we're gonna cut back to the other guys. All right, the third altar. As you guys look at it, it says, "Pay with sleep, and you may hold." There's another dagger. Who's making the sacrifice?
Well, it's not me or Husk.
Let's see. What's the daggers? What's the plaque say?
Pay with sleep, and you may hold.
I may hold?
Pay with sleep, and you may hold.
Is the dagger gonna put me to sleep? Or do I have to go to sleep to hold the dagger?
Cut yourself and find out. Only
It's
one way
still
to.
been uncut.
You
Or
enter.
needs a long rest.
What
You
happened?
enter.
Let's see.
Frug, Turin. Not Frug. Big Richie, Turin.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna take the dagger. Say night night and stab Big Richie.
Alrighty.
Why? How are you next to me? I stepped away.
Yeah,
Oh
he
wait, never
stepped
mind.
away.
That was the other room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know where I
alright.
am in the new room.
Alrighty. So make an attack roll against Big Richie.
You
It'd be
little
really nice
gremlin.
if,
I'm gonna stab you back. I'll I'll fight you, you little gremlin. I know I can shove you the stick. I'll make a martyr out of you.
Alrighty. Alright. So make your attack roll against Big Richie. Frug.
I thought we were both humanoids, you know, but I guess you're an animal.
nothing personnel.
Oh, well, it's personal with me.
Nothing personnel, kid.
So use my dex, right?
Yes, it's finesse weapon, so proficiency bonus plus
All right.
dex.
So I'm gonna guess a 9 fails.
Does a 9 hit Big Richie?
A 9, laughable. No, it misses. I'm going to retaliate.
Yes, you can make an attack against him.
Come here, you little shit. Come here, you little shit.
What did I miss?
You missed angry. Oh wait, I have my great sword.
You do have your great sword.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the literally non-lethal daggers versus the great sword.
how do you know it's not lethal? I
The
didn't
last
know it
ones
was
haven't been.
It's only non-lethal if you don't hit him hard enough.
You can choose to make this non-lethal attack.
I'm going to make this non-lethal, but I rolled a 15.
Okay,
Hit. Oh, wait, if it meets, does it hit or?
if it meets, it hits.
Okay.
All right, roll your damage.
Okay. Let me grab my dice. You're telling me I don't have any d6s?
No d6s.
I have 1, but I need 2.
Oh no.
There you are. Well, I'll just roll 1 twice. Oh, there you are. That's gonna be 6 plus 3. That's gonna be 9 damage.
Okay, so as you take the damage,
How much damage
you're
do I take?
expect. Well, hold on. It's 9, but hold on. As he slashes you with the great sword, you notice that physically you are not harmed, but you feel a wave of tiredness and just like exhaustion wave over you. You lose 2 of your hit dice. You cannot regain those
I have
until you
one
finish a
hit
wall.
die.
You're level 2. You should have 2.
When
Yeah.
did you level up?
We leveled up like last session.
Last session.
Yeah.
At the end.
So you lose both of your hit dice.
Okay.
And with that, the last wall opens up, and you see a skull with 2 red eyes. Hold on just one moment. I'm going to cut back over to... Actually, I'm going to cut back over to Zorn real quick. I just want to message him something.
Careful, you're talking out
Rob,
loud with what
quick
you're
question.
saying.
Are you holding a torch at the moment by chance?
No. I thought, were the rooms lit or anything? Because I know that, we want to conserve our torches.
And only one person's holding the torch at the moment.
I mean, I have the cantrip light.
If any of us are.
I have the cantrip light. I can always just like cast a light source.
Yeah.
I can just see in the dark.
I
can do that,
cannot. So,
I think Big Richie is the only one who has shit vision.
Yeah.
so if there were no torches, and wouldn't I get disadvantage for swinging in the dark, or...
Yes.
Perhaps.
Well, that. Uh, James. And
Is
if I
this
had a
room lit?
torch, James.
He's-
And if I did have the torch, and I wouldn't be rolling a 2d6, I'd be rolling something else a bit
Oh,
smaller.
it's fine. It wasn't like damn it. It was just for that sacrifice. It was just hit dice. Wasn't like
No. I'm asking.
But is the room lit?
Is the room lit?
Oh, it's lit slightly.
Okay,
it's
I
like
just-
it's dim. Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
because I would have
Yeah.
had to roll for disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Because I'm a blind man. Blind in the dark.
So in this sort of like chamber, you see a skull with two red eyes, like gems. And it has like this band of like symbols etched into its skull. And as you guys sort of enter this chamber, welcome. I haven't had guests in a very, very long time. Finally, someone to get me out of this place. I am a Sirac.
Hi, Sirek. What are you? What are you? Why are you here?
I'm a demi-lich.
Ah,
Oh,
so you're gonna stay here.
not too fond of your kind, or most kinds, really. So.
But we are both in the same predicament, are we not? We're both trapped in the unlikely place, unlikely circumstances.
I mean, that doesn't mean we have to help you.
But I can help you. Those
You
things
say
in
you're
your
a
head.
lich. Don't we
Those
just
things
kill
in
you
your-
and you go back to your phylactery?
Yeah. Are you just
I
bad
can-
at being a lich?
Where's your undead army?
I can get all of us out of here if you
we-
wish.
You couldn't even get yourself out of here.
Oh, I could get myself out of here anytime if I
Well,
chose
then why
to.
were you trapped?
Why would you want to stay down here? Is this like some kind of gimmick?
Like,
Going to look at Big Richie like he's a fucking idiot. Because what if we passed nonstop through here?
I don't know what
You're
you
un-
mean by that.
You're unfamiliar
Are
with how
there
lich.
are the things that we've met alive or dead mostly?
We've met these brain guys. Well, I wasn't there, but those brain things, and we met that one tentacle guy. I don't think they were undead.
Or it was just like a shoreline of blood.
A
yeah.
lot of blood.
So that's why I'm looking at him like, are you? But
I'm confused of why you think I look stupid.
because there's what blood doesn't just coat a fucking shoreline, or a river of blood just doesn't exist without there being something dead.
Are you saying the lich is responsible for the trail of blood?
I'm saying that the lich is a lich.
I know, that's why I don't trust this bitch. Why I'm asking a lot of
There's
questions
presumably
here.
a lot of dead shit.
Are you
that's
saying
the
that he
point.
He's
could
saying he
raise
can raise
the
an army.
dead?
He
Yeah.
can raise an army.
So the question
if
is,
he
why
wanted
don't
to.
you have your undead army? Is a bad question. Okay, I'm sorry. More of a cocky way of asking that question, really. It's what I was going for, but you know.
So what are you asking him?
At this
He
point, I don't
still said what he said. I'm just looking at him
Where's your undead
about you?
army?
Why the fuck are you asking a lich that?
Well, usually a lich is accompanied by an army of undead in a keep or somewhere, you know? Maybe
Yeah,
this is your
not
home.
locked in a room.
Yeah. So it's a fair question. It's not like I'm goading him to summon an undead army. He obviously needs us because he hasn't tried to kill us yet. Which we shouldn't really help him, because I don't know. Usually you get the short end of the stick if you're facing off against these guys.
I mean,
Just saying.
we could always just try closing the door.
I mean, I'm sure
break
after
in
a
the balls.
while, yeah, after a while the doors become invisible, or the walls will come back again eventually, probably.
The skull sort of floats in the air a bit. I can help you get back to your home plains.
How do you,
What
Protel, do that?
Are you? Do you have plane shift? That'd be convenient.
Well, you would need to find me first, but I can do. In a way, I can get you back home.
FaceTime
But
these
it
Find
guys.
you.
takes an extra step, but I can get you there.
Uh,
Find
And-
you.
Well, I'm already
What
here.
if you
but
like didn't speak cryptically and
I'm
just
going to like wave my hand at him. Like, is there a physical being in front of us?
no,
There-
it's a
you-
skull.
you-
He's FaceTiming us
you-
essentially.
you touch the skull, and it's
Yeah.
there. He says, "Sorry, I've never roleplayed a lich before. Or a demi lich for that matter.
Just make him like Skeletor or something. I don't know.
Ah.
Yeah, I can help you escape, but it'll cost you.
I can
That's
help
what
you
he
escape.
sounds like in my head.
yeah,
I can
that's canon
help
now.
you escape. I can help you escape,
I can help you escape.
but once I help,
I'm-
you'll need to find me.
Okay.
I have to find you after I've escaped through your help.
How are you going to prevent us from just walking away
Yeah,
from
just
all
fucking
this?
off. Especially considering that help involves us getting home to a completely separate plane. So
He said
You'll know.
respective
You'll know.
planes too.
yeah.
I'm guessing, like,
Oh,
if
we
we
won't
make
even
the
go back to the same. We might not even be in the same plane as you. So like,
plane do you come
did you
from, Lich?
misspeak?
Wait, so what? The question?
What plane do you come from, Lich?
I come from the same planes as you, from the material
Oh.
plane.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but you
Okay.
said respective planes,
Hmm.
and that you'd help
Yeah.
us after we get to them, which would imply that we'll all go back to our like different
Hmm.
realms.
Well, I could do it, but
Okay.
I need your help with one thing.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah. So you help us, and then we help you by finding your body. Is what you said? Did you misspeak?
In a sense,
Okay.
Is your body, like, buried or something, or in a tomb?
this is one of 3 fragments. But you could choose to walk away.
I vote we walk away.
I'm sure we'll
Yeah,
find our
same.
way out.
If he's not even the real Lich, what do we care? It's just a
Why would he
skull.
FaceTime us, The skull. Skull time us, my bad. But, it was nice to meet you. Any objections of leaving him?
Nope.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start
And-
walking out of here.
And with
Yeah.
that, the head vanishes.
I'm still thinking we should probably give him that Skeletor voice. It'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm not nice!
Too bad we were less nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna cut back over to Zoran. So you're investigating the chains. They look really rusted. You're able to like grab them and then like just sort of like peel with his strength. With his strength, he's able to break free. Actually, he does it with advantage because you're helping him. Yep, he's able to break free. And this is what he looks like. One second, I gotta find a photo of him. So yeah, is there any questions that you'd like to ask him, Austin?
This lich, is it here?
Oh, the Topaz Knight.
Yeah, the Topaz Knight.
The armor of a skeleton inside of it.
Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy, whoever's inside of that. He may have his phylactery or something of the sort. I just know that when I was tracking him, let's just say I got too greedy with my. I was trying to. I dug too. I got too close, and him and I got transported along with some of his minions. So we might be facing those up ahead. But he breaks free from the chains. But he pulls off his helmet and you see a skull inside, a skeleton. My person I was with, Vlad, he is no longer with us. We've been trapped here for 1,000 years. A long time. 2,000 years? I can't remember. But I must get him to rest. And he puts his helmet back on. Are you alone or are you with compatriots? Or friends?
My compatriots are out in the other room, last I knew.
Alrighty. I will accompany you along this journey. But we must hurry. Alrighty. Do you meet back with the rest of everybody?
Yeah, might as well.
Alrighty. Alright, so you guys all meet, and you guys all meet the Topaz Knight.
Green boy.
This is the photo. This is the book cover. Because I can't find the normal photo that I use. This will be under NPCs. The Topaz Knight.
He wants,
Tiniest image I've ever.
he wants
no.
5 burgers and fries, I see.
So you guys met a Serac, the Demi Lich, awesome sauce. Wasn't sure how that was gonna go. Alrighty. Ahead of you guys, outside of this chamber, there is that door at the end of the hall. Sorry. Sorry. Alrighty.
You good? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Was not sure how that was going to plan out. So, Zoran, you rescued the Topaz Knight. You guys left the Demi Lich behind, and now all there is that door straight down the hall.
Alright. Head to the door.
Alrighty.
Oh
Who's
boy,
taking the
that
lead?
glitch seemed useless.
What if that door was like the exit, and if we accepted a Lich's help, he just fucked us over?
It would be unfortunate.
Alrighty. So you guys make your way down the hall, single file.
Yeah.
You get to the door, and you sort of like budget. It looks like it's gonna need to take at least 2 people to unstuck this door.
Okay. Well, I don't mind using my
Yeah.
strength. Anyone else want to tag along and tackle this door?
I will as well.
Yep.
Okay. We meet one
Alrighty.
more guy.
If you got 2 people,
Mr. Construct, would you like to help?
We have 2 people.
Oh,
oh
okay.
yeah, you guys got 2 people.
All right.
You can either
No,
give one
I would
person.
not like to help you. It seems heavy.
Okay.
Either both you guys could can roll, or one person can roll with advantage.
I think I got this. I'll take the advantage.
Alrighty. So roll with advantage. Athletics to unstep.
I nat one and then got an 8, so that is going to be where's my athletics? 2 plus
Big Richie.
strength. That's gonna be a sad 13.
A sad 13. You punch it open, or you try to, and it just after like a few more tries, like 3 minutes go by, you finally get it open. The door falls on the ground, and before you is a huge open chamber, huge open room, well lit with bits of like these little floating balls of light.
Okay.
You see multiple piles of bones, each, and as you hear the rushing flow of that blood river that you had encountered. And in the center, you see this giant pool of blood. As you all begin piling or walking through the door, the ground here is caked in this black ichor and blood. It just has this, you taste the iron. And it is pungent. It fills the air. You see these little skeletons walking about. They haven't noticed you yet. But yeah. You see across the blood pool. You see that looks like there's another door, but it looks like it's quite a ways across. About, let's give distance wise. It's about like 130 feet across.
Ooh wee.
Just for general, I know the numbers bogged down, but like just for general reference, about 130 feet across.
Mm.
And about 130 feet wide. This is a pretty big room.
Mm. And you say there's a river of blood and skeletons.
There's a river of blood. There are some narrow passageways where like the blood sort of pools off into like these little sub pools, and those look like a bit more shallow, a bit more shallow. Off to the right hand side.
Well, how fast is the flow of water? Is this a fast river?
It is This is sort of beginning to like slow down a bit. As it's coming to the end. This is sort of like the collection pool area. So not as fast as it was in the other sections.
Okay. Well, I may not be the most stealthiest type, but I'm gonna try and stealth and go through the narrow passageways.
Sure. Are you going to the right side? That's where the most narrow passageway is.
Yeah, I'll go right, and I'll have my Q staff on me.
Sure. What is everybody else doing? In terms of like, there's about, let me see how many skeletons I got here. 1, 2, 3. There's about 3 skeletons. There's about like 5 skeletons sort of shambling around.
I will join Big Richie.
Alrighty. Zoran, what are you doing?
So there's a river of blood in front of us.
Yeah, I'd say about like 60 feet from you is the river of blood that pools into a larger pool. and then about like 20. There's about 4 piles of bones. Oh shoot, those aren't. Oh shoot, that's not piles. Those are pillars. There's these 4 giant pillars, and then next to those pillars are 2 giant bone pits. My apologies. And you see these skeletons sort of walking around. As you guys begin stealthing your way to the right-hand side, out of the pool of blood, this giant bone construct comes out and begins surveying. Frug, Zoran, Turin. Wait, Turin, you're with Big Richie. So Frug and Husk. Are you guys following Big Richie, or are you doing your own thing?
I'll follow him.
Okay.
You don't want to fight the big bone golem?
No, not so much.
The big bone god. Alrighty.
You said
Alrighty.
welcome to the bone zone.
The bones. Yeah, this is the bone zone, guys. Alrighty. So I take it all of you guys are kind of following, going around the right-hand side.
Yep.
Alrighty. I'd like everybody make stealth checks for me. If you have heavy armor, this check will be at disadvantage.
Let me take a look at my armor. Oh boy. Is ringmail counted as heavy?
That does count as heavy armor. Fun.
Alright,
fact.
I get disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's hot.
Chainmail?
Ringmail.
No, I'm asking for chainmail because I have chainmail.
That's also heavy, I think.
Chainmail
No,
is chain is heavy. And
Chain
is at
is heavy?
advantage.
I got a very impressive 5.
Chain.
I also
Yeah.
got a 5.
Yes. Alright.
I got an 8.
So 5, 8, 5.
5.
Plate is gonna be a disadvantage. 9. Frog, what did you get?
Who?
You. What did you get?
What am I rolling?
Stealth.
So,
Stealth.
That's disappointing. So I have.
Ooh.
If I had kept the original roll, it would be 17 plus 2,
22.
but it's 15 plus 2. So I rolled a 17.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Okay. Frog and Turin, you guys are sort of like melded into the back while everybody else you feel the presence of these eyes or these eyeless sockets of skulls looking at you. We're gonna roll for initiative. Since Turin and Frug are hidden, you guys can jump in whenever. But I'm gonna do the roll off between the 2 groups of people. I'm gonna roll, and then Big Richie or whoever, one of you, the people who are in combat, one of you decide who's gonna roll, and then I will roll for my bad guys.
Well, I feel like John's been rolling pretty well. Do you want to roll for combat? Oh wait,
He's
no,
not
you're
in
in stealth. You're stealth. Damn it.
He's not. Yeah,
Who
he's
rolled
stealth.
an 8?
I rolled an 8.
You roll. I think you'll do fine.
Alright. Survey says I got another fucking 8.
Oh well.
Alrighty. Then let me roll off.
Our team gets 8.
Hey, I rolled a 14, so I get to go first.
Wow.
And then we get the Bone Custodia, the Bone Guardian. It's the Bone Guardian.
The guardian of the bone zone.
The guardian of
Boner guards.
bone.
Boner
All right,
guard.
the boner guards. All right, let me pull up. So these guys are about maybe like they use their movement, the 30 feet of movement to get within like I think they got 40. They got bows, little short bows. So they're going to be making some attacks at you with disadvantage because they're not quite in range. Let me get my monster manual here pulled up real quick. Skeleton. I'm using the new D&D 2024 skeleton.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Alrighty, we got short bows. Okay, they can do a range of 80 feet, but you guys are about like 90 feet from, so they're having to make these at disadvantage. So skeleton 1. This one's gonna be targeted at you. You husk, and it's going to be does a 12 hit.
A12 does it.
Okay. This will be. Oh shoot! Don't fall! Don't fall! All right, this will be a D6. All right, you take 6 points of slashing or piercing damage. Skeleton 2 is going to dash. That uses his whole movement. Skeleton number 3 is also going to dash. Skeleton number 5, Bone Guardian, also dashes. These 4 are about 20 feet from you guys. So you guys, with the end of their turn, it is your turn. Only one of them made an attack.
Do we all want to gang up on the one that attacked our boy Husk? I feel like that'd be the optimal plan.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
These guys are about 20 feet from you. They got short swords out.
Well, I suggest a triangle formation of sorts. There's 3 of us, right? That are in combat. Me, Austin, and Matt.
Yep,
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to do the triangle surrounding that one skeleton approach?
Yeah,
Just
so-
like immediately kill them and then focus on one at a time. Unless they're like really weak.
Eh.
All right. Well, I think we're going to do that strategy, James, and surround one skeleton, nearest one that's closest to us, and we're going to
Okay.
all
Sure.
bash them.
Okay. As you close in, there are from 20 feet from you. Each skeleton is about 10 feet apart from one another.
Cool.
But you guys can all encompass one skeleton if you wish.
Yes, let's do that. Hey, are these
Okay.
skeletons like the previous version susceptible to bludgeoning?
Let's find out.
All right.
You'll find out.
Well, like I said, I still got my quarterstaff out.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna swing. Do we take turns swinging, or we all swing at the same time?
Yeah, because we
'Cause-
didn't roll initiative.
We did. One of us
you-
rolls for all of us.
Uh,
Yes. I'll start with you first, Rob. And I'll go down the
Okay.
line.
Do I get advantage since they're
Yes.
we have kind of like a triangle? Okay, cool. Because I did not
Yes.
roll well. Okay. I got I got a 12 on the quarterstaff.
All right, that actually misses. It's
Darn.
just barely missed. You
Darn.
go to hit him, and it parries it with its short sword. Zoran, your sword has ignited in your hand.
Dope. I'm gonna swing it at him
Alrighty, roll with advantage.
with advantage. That is let's do what I add to that proficiency bonus. It's just the proficiency bonus I add to that, right?
Proficiency and your charisma.
And my charisma. Okay. That's sick. That's a 14.
That hits.
Nice. And then the damage on that, I don't have the stats for the sword itself.
Is it a short sword, long sword,
I'd say long sword.
scimitar? Okay, so you're doing. You can do it two-handed, so that would be a 1d10 plus your charisma.
D10 plus my charisma. There it is. That is it's a 9 damage.
Alright, you deal 9 damage to one of them. Nice. Alrighty. We'll say this is skeleton number. Actually, we'll say this is skeleton number 2 as the first one was in the back with its short sword. Alrighty. Husk, what are you doing?
So one sec here. I have to do this. 1 sec. I'm trying to get Roll20 to refresh me so I can see shit again because it
Okay.
lagged out on me. Sorry, give me a sec here.
Let's see if Roll20 will even.
Yeah, I was trying to get it to redo it for me. I'm just waiting for it to load. All right. Okay. So I'm looking at the world map. What looks to be a giant squid head.
Oh shoot. Why is okay, now my thing isn't working. This is okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we got some quick little drawings here.
If you're drawing anything, I can't see because I'm not on the same page.
Yeah, we're not. We're looking at the world map.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to drag the flag to the other thing.
Yeah, I know. There we go.
Sorry, it's like combat. I want to try to at least see something for my own brain's
Yeah.
sakes.
Yeah. So we got this here. And then hold on. And then we got the big guy here. Big guy's coming up the flank here. And then we got River of Blood going through here. Opens up here. Kind of goes here, pillar, 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 pillar. Big guys with an X in it. And then this guy is, oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Wait, got it. Almost, wait. Sorry. All right, then that guy's there. And then you guys ganged up on this one.
So should I be seeing something other than the world map right now?
I'm doing it right now.
He's working on it.
And then that should be the map right there.
Okay.
So you guys are right here. You guys ganged up on this one.
Okay, so we're on that one. All right.
I feel like it would have been
Big-
useful to see you drawing it out, so we knew what you're talking about as you said things.
So that's the X is the big guy. Each one of these
Big guy?
small ones is a small skeleton. I'm assuming this here and this here are the pillars.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's the River of Blood.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Is
Uh,
are the two opposite side
Pillars.
circles? No, below them. I'm not referring to the ones with P. I'm referring to the two circles. One with an arrow pointing at it. Is that me and Aaron?
That's the one where we're at. That's the skeleton.
You guys are sort of wherever you want to be placed at. You guys can be wherever you want to be at because you guys are still hidden. I'm sort of letting when you guys want to jump in whenever. Just let me know.
Well, for the sake of understanding where are our party members, that's kind of what I'm wondering.
Okay, I would say party members are around this guy here, and then you guys are back here.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I can just jump in wherever.
Sure.
I'll take the green square.
That's right. It goes into the
What's this
square.
blob here?
Bone pile. So you guys are behind a bone pile.
Okay. Then
Okay. All right. So moving
I'm gonna
forward
move.
here.
I'm gonna let Husk go first, and then I'll let you guys jump in.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of just go. It's like, go. Theodore, I believe it is time. And as I say that, your guys, anyone who's looking closely, will see this guy kind of randomly kind of phase out of me face. Give me a second. I'm trying to find the photo put in here for y'all. Where is he at? There he is. And that did not send correctly. God damn it. But anyway,
you see a little head with little tentacles, eyes, stalks coming out of it.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
All kind of wood-based looking. If you click on it, it's a web page version of it is all it takes you to for the photo. And this guy's going to sit there and he's going to do his shenanigans on the guy right in front of me. So I'm going to use my action here to have him attack for my attack. So he needs to make two saving throws. DC is 14.
He failed one.
Yeah. They are 1 second. I need to make sure I do this right. I need to roll a die first. Sorry, 1 sec. I need to roll. What is this? Fuck. I'm trying to remember how this all works here. D4. Where's the D4? I need to roll 2D4. I got a 3 and a 4. Okay, so yeah, he needs to make a DC 14 Dex save and a DC 14 Strength save.
Okay, he succeeded the Dex save, failed the Strength save.
Okay. So he gets pushed 30 feet away.
All right, he is pushed 30 feet away.
All right, and then I'm going to use the bonus action to have this guy do this again.
Alrighty.
And that's a 2 and a 3. So he's got a DC 14 Wisdom and another DC 14 Dex.
Okay, so what was the first one?
Wisdom. 14 Wisdom.
He succeeded. Last one,
Okay.
the second one he failed.
All right, he takes 3d6 cold damage, which is going to be
Ice, baby.
Dude,
8
yeah, I'm tough.
damage.
All right, that kills him.
All right. And that's all she wrote.
That was skeleton number 2.
As
so
there's
that was
now
dead.
just a little floating wood head.
Alrighty. Alrighty. With that, Frog, Turin, you guys can jump in.
Okay, so I'm going to. What? Kind of annoying. 'Cause I was by the bone. I was like here before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2. Can I get to here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm. So who's the guy with the shield and thing?
Actually, do I want to go there?
Oh
or
yeah,
do I
how's the
wanna go-
Topaz Knight doing?
That's you, Talaran.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
So they just murked the one dude. That's another skeleton. So let's
I somehow got. I got to
30
there.
feet. 40 feet. 35.
So I'm going to Pasha's Caustic Brew from here. That
Sure.
way.
Sure. You hit all 3 of them?
Yeah.
Absolutely. They make deck saves, is it?
Yeah.
I'm just moving to the front line. I can't do anything.
What's
Save is
this?
a 15.
All right, this one succeeds, and the last 2 fail.
All right. They take 2d4 acid on each of their turns.
Okay. Where is? I think it's this one's you, Aaron. That's you, Frog. Alrighty. How much damage do they take? Sorry.
2d4 on each of their turns.
2d4.
Unless
Oh,
they
does
can
it?
wipe it off.
It doesn't happen when you do the spell.
Doesn't look
Let
like
me look.
it.
Okay. Alrighty.
So it
And then
can
with
use its action to scrape or wash off the acid of itself or another creature.
okay. Good to know.
I don't know if as bones they take more acid damage, but
No, I don't believe so.
they should.
Though milk will actually heal them. It's a joke. Sorry. All right.
That should be how it works.
Calcium.
Turin, it is your turn.
This is after I was able to do my surprise move.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so well, if that is the case, I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm gonna fucking swing on him, and if I hit, it's gonna be a smite.
Okay. Not saving it for the big guy?
Where is the big guy? Right here.
Right here.
Right there. Oh, well then, fuck, little bastard. I'm going to the big motherfucker.
Go for the big guy.
I'm not.
Biggest
gonna go
guy in the
there.
courtyard. Biggest guy in the prison yard. Yeah.
All right, and my
Topaz Knight
hits.
is gonna dash. It's to give you advantage.
Sweet. So it's a +5. It's 1d6 + 2. Where's my die roller? There it is. So to the hit, it is a 19 + 5, so 24.
That definitely hits.
All right. And then it's 1d6. Plus dose. And then it's the smite.
Yes.
That is
That was normally 2d8, but since it's undead, it deals an additional 1d8. So you're rolling 3d8.
3d8.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1, 2, 3.
Austin, yours is
2
this
4s and a
tiefling here.
3. He is taking 16 damage total,
Tiefling where?
Right here.
and
15
11 of
damage.
it is radiant.
Alright, let me get my... How much HP did I give this goober? Alrighty.
Oh wait.
Sweet. Yeah, you use your blade and you slash him. And you
Without
deal some pretty good damage.
hesitation, sir.
Oh no, I just had to I just was calculating some stuff. You said 14 damage?
No, it's 16 total. 11 of it is radiant.
Perfect. Sweet. Alrighty. And I believe that's everybody's turn.
Wait, that's the first turn, right?
That's the first turn. The what's his name? Frug and Turin, they came in at the end of your turn. So now it's the top of my turn.
Okay, cool.
And then let me do this. Frug, this is you. Not Frug. Big Richie, that's you. Zoran, that's you. And then let me get last one for the. We'll say this is you. Oh, not. We'll say that's you. Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say that one's you. Well, you guys were around the one that got asked.
Yeah, I was gonna say like mine should be on the green square. That's where I have
Okay,
myself in
great.
there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot you guys ass blasted that one. And then so this guy is going to go. These guys are going to go bum rush you. They're going to go bum rush. Oh, jeez. They're going to go bum rush this. Start of their turn, they take some acid damage, if I remember correctly. Why don't you roll that for me, Frug?
Roll what?
Acid
The
damage
acid damage.
for the skellies.
Kind of a
2d4, right? 6.
6. Okay. Dang. Alrighty. Well, that really weakened them. All right. So Zoran, this one's gonna attack you. Does an 11 hit?
Hit who?
Zoran.
Oh,
Zoran. Does 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. Big Richie. Does a 16 hit?
Ah, it
Sorry,
barely
I'm sorry.
hits.
I'm sorry, a 19. Does a 19 hit?
Well, that definitely hits.
Okay. You're gonna take. This is just short sword damage. 5 points of piercing damage. Ka-chow! And then another one's gonna attack you.
Bring it on.
Oh no, you shouldn't have said that.
Bring it on.
I got a natural 20.
Bring it on.
That's we'll say that's that is
Say it.
that is sorry. 8 points of damage.
Oh. Owie.
And then it is the Bone Guardian's turn. After being smited, it's not happy about that. Is going to then take a swing at you, Turin. Does a 11 hit? Turin.
11 does not meet a 14.
Okay. We'll
I have
attack
shield,
again.
remember?
That's right. I'll attack one more time. This is a multi-attack. Does a... I think that was lower that time. A 12 will not hit.
No, it does not.
Alrighty. That is my guy's turn. It's now your turn. It's now your guys' turn again.
Guys, I'm not
So,
feeling well. I
we'll
think
start.
I got a little too cocky.
We will start with. We'll start with Turin, and then I'll make my way down the list.
All right. We're gonna go through this all over again. Let me
Okay.
let me swing at them.
Okay.
I got a nat 20, baby.
All right. Double all. Are you smiting?
Yes, I am smiting.
All right. You double all the dice. Just double them all.
Double or nothing, man.
Double them all.
All right, so. Ooh. And that is 68. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bro, what? Okay, so 38 damage.
Mm.
Is that the noise it makes when it gets hit?
Wait a minute. I did
9
the math
of it
wrong.
is the weapon.
38. Oh.
Mamma mia!
Alrighty.
Oh no!
Alrighty.
And that is my turn.
All right. Make sure you mark off those spell slots, and then
They're gone.
we'll go to Frug next.
Okay.
Frug. What's the Frugster doing?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? What's the Frug? Oh, alrighty.
10-foot square, so okay. So 10-foot square.
Sure.
Grease.
Grease. Okay. Makes a deck save.
Yep.
What's the save? I think I failed.
15.
He's knocked prone.
Nice.
advantage on attack rolls. All right, that's your action to cast the spell.
Yep.
Alrighty. Zoran, Austin, it's your turn.
Okay, who's still standing?
This guy right next to you.
This handsome guy right here.
This guy right here.
Okay.
Making a swing at him.
I'm gonna see if I got anything more fancy to use, but other than that, no. I'll just swing at him.
Alrighty. Ka-cha! Alright, make your attack roll.
That's a whopping 7.
Hooray.
That is a. You added your proficiency bonus in your charisma?
Yeah, it was a 2 on the dice.
Oh goodness. That is a miss.
Oof.
A big oof. Alright, that's your action to attack. Any bonus action?
What do I have for wait shit? Well, I had a bonus action I could have used, but that would have been like used in that attack, and I did not use it.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, with that, we're gonna move over to Matthew. All right. Mr. Gazer Man.
We're gonna go for the big guy.
All right.
Give me one sec. So that's a 1 and a 3. So he needs to make a 14 wisdom save and a 14 dex save.
He succeeds on both.
Hey.
All right. Go again. This time around, it's one sec.
Fails on both.
That's a 1 and a 2 is what he had this time around, which would have been. God damn it! Go away. I'm using D&D. So it's the wisdom save and the
He fails on both.
2 wisdom saves. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Not sure how this interaction works. So he is feared until my next turn from the gazer,
Okay.
and he is also charmed by the gazer.
He both fears and respects the gazer. Okay. He both likes the gazer and he's so afraid.
Though while he is charmed, his speed is half and has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. Great. Against you or against the gazer?
It just says disadvantage on attack rolls.
All right. Disadvantage on attack rolls. All right. Well, alrighty. And then with that, since it's your action and bonus action, we'll cut over to Big Richie. You're surrounded by two guys.
Oh man, it's do or die.
You're surrounded by the bone zone.
I'm gonna swing at the weakest one I can see.
All right. The one to the in front of you, or straight like north, that one's pretty weak.
Okay.
I mean, they're both equally weak. If that helps you at all.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
That does hit.
Okay.
Just barely, but it hits.
All right. It's gonna be taking 6 bludgeoning damage.
It doubles to 12, and it destroys him.
Oh. Am I able to disengage and move away?
You can action surge and make a second attack.
Action surge, baby.
Or you can
I had that.
You can action surge and disengage, but why would you do that when you can attack twice?
I mean, I have 6 health left, so let's risk it for the biscuit. Action surge. We're going for the attack.
All right, let's go for the attack.
Hell yeah! We got 15.
Yep, that hits.
You're gonna take another 6 bludgeoning.
That doubles to 12.
Yes.
they were weakened by the acid, so their HP was reduced to 7, and you just shatter the bones.
Okay.
All the skeletons except for the Colossus. The Colossus is prone. He is the
Let's go
the
gambling.
the Vlad is gonna go in with his sword, and is going to attack. Actually, in honor of Vlad, he's gonna sheathe the sword and just punch him, because Vlad was a puncher. You
He was a
know,
bruiser. He was a
he was a
fister.
bruiser. He's
He's a
gonna honor
fister.
Vlad's. Roll with advantage. That's gonna be 50. It's gonna hit. It's like 17, and he's gonna do 1d8. Where's my d8 at? We'll say his strength is like.
Yeah.
Where's my d8 at? There it is. That's 12 points of bludgeoning because it's doubled. And unfortunately, he doesn't have multi-attack because he lost a lot of levels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you stay in one place for too long, you tend to lose.
You
some
know, it's a
stuff.
use it or lose it mentality. You know.
But he is he's looking real hurt. On his turn, he's going to get up, use half of his movement speed to get up, and since he already lost half his movement speed, he has no more movement speed.
Oh.
But he can still attack, and he's going to attack you, Turin, with disadvantage.
Good.
I rolled a natural 20 on one and got a 5 on the other.
God dang.
Yeah.
That was cocked. I rolled even worse. Okay, both attacks miss.
Yeah.
Dude, those debuffs are good. Dude, Gazer was the play. That's all I'm saying. Debuffs are good. Yeah, dude, that wrecked me. That's the end of my turn. It's your
Fuck me up, my guy.
we'll start with we will
His
start
turn
with
ends?
yep, my turn ends, so it's gonna be
Roll that deck save.
oh, it's right. 6. What's his dex? I succeed, so he does not fall. I rolled well. He has a good dex, so I'm happy about that. Okay, turn is your turn.
It's my turn. How bad is he looking?
Oh, he's looking real bad. Looking real
Alright.
bad.
Alright. I want to bash him with my sword once more.
Alrighty.
Bernie Sanders, every election.
I am once again asking you to bash him in the head. The stick I found on the ground.
It is
Make your
17 plus
that
5.
hits.
It is a 20.
You pierce the side with your broken greatsword of Torm, and the bones crumble. And with that, a hushed silence falls over this chamber. The blood stops, and you feel this earthquake. You feel it and hear it. The doors on the other side open wide.
That's interesting.
And with that, we could keep going if you guys
I'm
want,
good of stopping.
No.
but we can stop.
Yeah, I'm good of stopping.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to say you get to the door?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So you get to the door, and that will open up the last. Actually, we could finish up. It's one more. It's one more thing.
Okay.
We're actually almost at the end.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, as you guys get to the door, as you guys begin to enter, you see these pistons and the floor. There's like machinery all around. And you see on the ground is this slick grease. And if you guys choose to traverse this normally, you'll need to make dex saves. Or you can choose to use half your movement speed and not have to make dex saves.
I like to. How
Is the
far
grease
away are we
pouring
from the
out?
grease?
You are at the precipice of the grease.
And Aaron's question.
Is like the grease pouring out or like?
It just stuck on the ground.
Okay.
All right, everyone, back up. I'm about to light a torch.
All right.
I mean, my sword also catches on fire.
But you don't want to be next to the grease fire, because then that's how you get burned.
Yeah.
This entire room, which is about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50, about 60 feet long, and all the machinery is covered by grease. And you notice at the end of this hallway, looks like some wooden staircases going up.
So would we risk burning the wooden staircase?
There's a good chance you'd risk burn.
I'm pretty sure there's a trap in here that ignites this grease, anyways. You know, I'm fairly certain. Who would grease these places and leave a very revealing wooden staircase, which, you know, I don't know.
Yes,
think so.
indeed. Who would know?
Besides, I'm sure we can climb the stairs after it's burned, you know? Can we make a perception check?
On what?
The walls and floors. See if
The
there's
walls-
anything sticking out.
The walls are metallic, but you can make a perception check.
Whoa. My perception was average at best. I got a 10.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary, other than
How long does a ritual spell take?
10 minutes.
Okay. So I am going to start ritual casting detect magic.
Okay.
I let everyone know. I can sense I'll be able to sense if there's any magic in the room shortly.
Magic in the air.
Or at least half of the room. So we've got 10 minutes to figure out a game plan if we find anything.
Well, there's always the torch lit, risk business.
Am I able to
I've been
talk while
looking
ritual
through-
casting?
No, you're focusing on ritual casting.
How many cloves do we guys have? Because I got traveler's cloves and some wizard cloves. And maybe we could just put on the floor and just be a little, a bit butt naked after this, but get through without walking on grease, you know?
Potential.
I'm not seeing anything under thaumaturgy that would be useful for this.
Hey, that
Well,
creature,
I can't talk, so I can't.
the creature from the other room, the big thing. Was that thing wearing anything?
No,
Darn.
just bones. The bone zone.
Can I
What can you-
take a skull from it and
You
like
can take a skull from it.
chuck it?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna roll it onto the floor to see if anything pressures.
You roll it, nothing happens. Just it gets covered in caked in grease.
Ew. Ew, brother. Ew.
Ew. Did anyone else make a perception check or an investigation check?
I'll roll one. That's a lot better. Damn. Let's see. Perception or investigation.
Also, you guys are free to interrupt me if you decide that we're not doing the detect items.
It's a 19 for perception.
Detect magic.
Okay.
What if it's like a slime just chilling And the skeleton did not trigger it because it doesn't have any meat on its bone. Like a long, greasy slime. Or maybe the trap is up the stairs and we're just covered in this grease, and then, because the stairs are wooden, it just burns the entire thing down. Of us being covered in grease.
Well, you could go that route.
So, when do you want to call my detect magic?
Austin,
on?
I messaged you something. You got maybe about 5 more minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna point to the gears of the machine. There are sparks coming from it. It might be better to move than stay, but it's trying to start.
Huh. So those sparks could potentially ignite the grease. Or we need to ignite the grease to get the machine to move. Closing the walls, and then we have to find a new way out.
So there's
We have to get
there's
going. You're gonna
gears
want
there.
to stop me while
I'm not stopping you. There are gears.
None of us
Are
are
they?
stopping.
They're turning or are they stopped?
You
Gears
know,
are
Zoran points out that there's moments of when they start to turn, and when they turn hard, and there's like sparks that fly.
Perhaps we don't need a spell.
Hmm. We need proper timing and execution if we were to traverse this in the grease.
All right, I'm gonna set a clock. You guys got 2 minutes.
Why don't we just... Or
Do
do we have
2 minutes?
to
You got
wait
2
for your
minutes.
spell?
You got 2 minutes until something happens. In this time, detect magic goes off, but you guys have 2 minutes, real time, to make a decision.
Okay, so do I sense
What are the
anything with
results of
detect magic?
detect magic?
Nothing with you. You notice that this machinery uses conjuration magic to potentially summon something. You get the idea it's to summon grease.
Okay.
So if we
The
burn the
machine
grease, we'll
summons
summon
grease.
more.
All right, so a couple ideas. One, we have those explorer packs. Are there anything in there that'll let us climb the burnt out stairs?
Hemp rope.
There's rope.
I don't know. Is there like a grapple hook in the explorers or
No.
dungeoneering pack?
There is not. There
Okay.
is not.
Second of all, I am small, and we have big guy. Has anybody heard of what's the
While he's doing this, I'm grabbing two
what's the
bones.
sport with the brooms on the ice, curling?
Curling.
Curling?
Has
Yeah.
anyone heard of curling?
I've heard of curling.
You think a couple of you could slide me across there fast enough to get to the other side?
Why don't we just grease you up and then roll you like a bowling ball?
I
That's
don't think I'll
I'd like
roll
to
as
point
well as I'll
out
slide. Oh wait, we have the shield, right?
Yeah, we can slide you on the shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have an extra sword I don't need, so if we need something to tie a rope to and then throw it at something to stick it into there, someone's strong enough to throw
Oh,
a
that's
sword
smarter.
into
I
it.
was gonna grab some bones, like femur bones, and tie it into an X and use that with the hemp rope.
Or I like the slide me across while I'm holding a rope that I can then
That's true too.
tie to
Oh
the
yeah,
other
that's
side
true.
and get you guys across.
Okay.
Alrighty. Is that the 2 minutes
Fine.
are up?
All right, we're gonna
Yes,
tie
that's
him up.
doing
We're
that.
gonna, yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
Do you have a shield, or do you want me to use? Do
Well,
you
I'm
have a shield?
taking whoever's shield.
Okay.
Or I got a spare shield. I'll let you use it.
Alrighty. As you begin tying him up and getting him on the shield, as you toss him across, you do make it to the side. But as that happens, you hear the machines on this one right here, this one, they begin to and more sparks begin to start to emanate from it.
Okay.
You have another minute
Okay.
in
Well, I
game.
start tying the rope to like the railing on the stairs.
Sure. Yeah. You're able to do
You
that.
guys can use that to help get yourselves across.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna set my shield on the ground, and then I'm going to use the rope to pull myself across using athletics.
Alrighty.
I'm going
Perfect.
to.
Make that athletics check for me.
Give me a second.
Also, I would like it to be noted that I said "we" as I slid across the room.
Wee.
Yes.
Despite his dark demeanor, he still says "we" as he slides.
We.
We. Alrighty.
Well,
14 for me.
What's the point
14.
of being evil if you can't have some fun?
You succeed as you crawl, but you do notice a little
I
bit
have a
of
shield. I
you have a
my
shield.
I'm
Oh, that's
standing
right.
on the shield and pulling
Oh, that's right.
myself across.
Oh, perfect.
yeah, he's
Oh, perfect.
sliding with the
Oh, yeah.
rope.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy peasy. But grease is on the shield now.
I do not care.
Okay, but you get across. Who is next?
I
Is
guess
there
I'll
any
go
way
next.
they could slide the shield back?
Take the shield that the mini man
Uh,
is using.
Yeah, I'll
Throw it.
Do you call across asking about that?
Yeah.
All right, I will like kind of frisbee it, like I'll skip it, kind of
What's
skip it
your
across the floor type of a
strength?
deal, motion,
Sure.
like
Yeah.
spinning, sliding, so it's
Sure. You're able to
being
get the.
stable.
Sure. You're able to get the shield across.
All right. I'm gonna wait for it to go off and then I'll go.
Alrighty.
Wait, what?
I'm not gonna.
You-
A minute's probably already passed by the time John gets across. So I'd rather wait till the sparks fly again and then go across when I have another minute to
I'm
go.
going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
same.
So you and Frug are
You
going up the
guys-
stairs.
So
Frug, you got
Get here
Mr.
quickly, guys.
It's a straight shot across the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Zordon's gonna take a running start and fucking skid across.
Oh God.
Please make
Rob,
it
Do you what?
Please
what
make a
happens to
dexterity
rope?
saving throw for me.
John, what are you trying to say?
I want you to come upon the realization of waiting for the thing to go off on your own.
Yeah,
I'm not in the hallway.
There's
I'm
no
not-
rope after the fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it went off though. I thought the
No,
sparks went off.
I was
They did,
letting
but they didn't start a fire yet.
And they didn't ignite the oil. Or the grease.
But the rope's not covered in oil, is it?
The rope is
it-
over
it-
the
might be
oil.
over it.
Yeah. It's
All right,
kinda,
fine. I'll go across.
already.
I-
So for my roll, it was what was it? Athletics or
It was a
dexterity?
dex save.
Yeah,
I
let's say dex
misinterpreted
save
it. My bad.
as you skid across.
16.
All right, you just barely succeed, but you are covered in grease. You make
No,
it
but
across.
no. I'm on my. I have a shield.
Oh, you're on your shield. As you're skidding across, there are bits of grease that do end up on you as you're going through it.
No, I definitely say we when I'm going across.
Yeah.
There are a little bits of there are a little bits of grease. Alrighty.
Okay.
Husk, what are you doing, sir? How are you getting across?
Um,
Someone's
Okay,
alarm's
I'll just-
going off.
Sorry.
I'll just follow suit with him.
Alrighty. You said you're going with them?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Make a strength saving throw or a strength check, athletics, as you're pulling yourself.
12.
What was that?
12.
12. Oh, perfect. Sorry. I thought you said well. You takes a little bit more time. As you're about a quarter of the way there, you're about like right here. You hear you hear this machine in the back go off. This time, the sparks begin to get a little more intense, and a fire in the corner begins to go. Everybody else has made their way across. But
All right.
and you're able to use the rest of your movement to get across, but with everybody at the not everybody,
Yeah.
but with the rest of you guys at the bottom of the stairwell, the fires begin quickly approaching. The Topaz Knight right behind you guys. However, Frug and the Turin did get Frug and Turin, you guys did get a head start. So, let me do this. So everybody is at. Do this. Everybody's here.
Well, not everybody.
Mostly, if you're not at the top, then you're at the bottom. Let me do this.
Wise words, man. Sir.
If you're not at the top, then you're at the bottom. You can quote me.
Brian said, I guess.
If you're not. Oh
That's
my
one
gosh.
for the quote list.
Alrighty. So then, this is essentially. All right. Imagine those are stairs, and we'll say Turn and Frug, you guys have a 60-foot lead on the rest of the party. As you guys are making your way through the up the stairs, the rest of you guys, you make it to the end. But at that moment, the fire begins to roar and spread, and explosions are behind you. We'll say for the sake of this, it's initiative.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming you guys are running.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start with Turn and Frug. I'll have you guys run first. You guys didn't get a whole lot of grease on you, so make either an athletics or acrobatics check as you guys are running. Depending on how much grease you had on you, you would have some minuses or disadvantage depending on how much.
Okay.
You said I only got a little bit on me. What is that?
Yeah. You'll find out when it gets to you.
Okay. And this is a athletics, acrobatics.
So I'll make
Acrobatics.
acrobatics check.
Sure.
That's a 7.
Oh, fuck.
Was that a natural one?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You're able to move your full speed, but you do find yourself you move half your movement speed and then you fall.
Okay.
Turin. Athletics or acrobatics?
It's got to be athletics for me.
Okay.
So I move 50 feet because I'm running.
Yeah. So we'll say that you guys had a head start. You make it about right there. And then the rest of you guys.
Rolled a 16.
All right, you succeed. Since you took your time going across, you didn't get much grease on you. So you make it all the way there. And then for the rest of you guys, make your athletics or acrobatics checks.
I already rolled a 7.
Alrighty. You, with the -2, that is a 5. So you only move half your movement speed.
You just canceled out my +2.
Frug and Husk, you guys make your athletics.
So I got some bad news.
Yeah.
I got a natural.
One
take
or
a guess.
natural?
They're
Wanna
not
take a
Natural
guess
one as
which
well.
one?
What's
I'm feeling pretty lucky
welcome
I
to
didn't
the
go in
fallen
there.
down times.
I'll give you a hint. I've already said the number once before.
Okay, nat one.
All right. So, alrighty. All right. You move like half your movement speed, but then you stumble, you get up, you crawl, you fall again. You were behind. Um, what's his name? Big Richie, make an athletics check for me.
I didn't cross.
You didn't
I
cross?
didn't roll
Wait a
for
minute.
it.
You didn't roll.
No,
You're behind?
I am
What?
not. I didn't cross because
He was gonna wait.
I did not get to cross. I didn't roll for it.
I thought you did. I thought everybody made.
No, I was arguing and I was like, fine, I'll do it. But then after Husk or Austin's character rolled, the flames went up and I didn't get to roll to go across, so I did not go across.
I thought you said you did.
No,
I'll allow you to go. I thought you said you did. That's why I was like, okay, because you said you were going to cross, and I thought you did.
I said fine because I
No,
got
he didn't
annoyed,
get to roll
but I
for
didn't
it,
get to
though,
roll
James.
for it,
That's-
so I
Oh.
didn't do it.
Oh,
Because
then,
after
well, then
Austin went, the
he's-
action happened. The sparks flew,
Oh,
the fire
oh, then-
started behind. So you
Oh,
know,
oh,
I didn't say anything because I thought it was too late for me.
make your roll because
That-
I was under the impression that you did make the roll. So yeah,
What if I stayed behind? What happened? Is there like no way to get up?
They're wooden stairs.
no, this is a mad dash. This is a
Oh,
mad.
so my
and when you-
character would have been left behind and died.
Well, when you said
Eventually.
fine, I just thought, okay, he made his way across.
Yeah, but I never rolled. That's the thing.
Oh, I was gonna hand wave it at that point.
Oh, you're gonna hand it to me? I don't mind if you hand it to me.
Well,
know.
But,
roll to see if you get grease on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
All right, what's the
roll
roll
this-
for?
Dex or acrobatics? Or no, it
Alright.
was Dex. It was Dex. It was acrobatics.
This is a dex saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah, Dex.
Let me take a look.
He gave me the choice of athletics or acrobatics.
yeah.
Oh, no,
Athletics?
that's for the stairs. For
Oh.
the grease, it was just a saving throw.
Oh,
So I'm rolling for a save, a deck save.
yeah, a dex save
Okay.
on the grease.
Well, I only got 12.
All right, you make it across. You got a little bit of grease on you.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now, make your acrobatics or athletics as you're running up the stairs.
Oh boy. That's good. Efficiency plus strength. I got a 17.
Okay, 17. You are able to move all your movement speed, as well as if you're dashing, you're able to yeah, you're able to move all your movement speed plus some. And the Topaz Knight sees that both you, Zoran, and you, Husk, are both falling behind, and begins sort of dragging you guys along, and sort of like trying to pick you guys back up and get you back on your guys' feet. So he drags and moves you guys up to his movement speed, getting you back in the fight. We'll call this one Robo. Oh, Rob's not even here, so or in Discord or in Roll20. Okay, so now top of the round, the fire begins raging, and it is now covering all of this. The fire is on your guys' heels. Turin and Frug, it is your guys' turn. We'll start with you since you're in the lead.
I'm fucking making the mad dash continue.
All right.
So let's let me roll this die again.
And I assume all you guys are dashing during these actions to
Yeah.
move the full. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just.
I think
Sorry.
the fear of being burned alive has encouraged us to dash.
Got a 14.
All right, you succeed. Since you've made it through the first half, any grease that's on you has now been dripped off.
Sweet.
Imagine walking in the grease, guys.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You make it right here. Frog, it is your turn.
All right, so I have to stand up, right?
Yes. Or
So
yeah.
Does that? So that's half my movement, right?
hmm
Is that half my normal movement or half my total potential movement?
Half your regular movement, but you can still dash.
Okay, so I can go. What? 25 plus. Would I round up to 13 or down to 12?
Let's do 13. Let's just round up.
All right, 38 then. So that's an athletics check. That is 24.
Boom, you're killing it.
So I don't. Let's see. I'm just gonna call it 40.
Yeah, 40's fine.
That's enough. Yeah. I'm splitting hairs between the 35
Yeah,
and 40.
that's fine.
Yes.
Already. Zoran, Husk, Big Richie. You feel the fire at your heels.
Oh boy.
My goodness, I have fire resistance.
I don't know if that will save you from this, buddy. Alrighty, everybody make your athletics or acrobatics checks.
Imagine you had fire immunity.
I nat one.
You
I
just
got a
No.
walk up
4.
the flaming stairs.
I
No.
rolled a 9.
Oh my gosh, no.
So that gives me technically a 6.
Alrighty. You move half your speed and then you fall prone. Oh no. 5, 10.
About to be baptized in fire,
I was
boys.
gonna say, Lil did he expect there would be a TPK. It was just
Oh,
through
no.
the fire environment.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
all right. You got a 9, so you're able to move. You got some bit on you. At this, you're able to move most of your speed. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you're able to dash, up to 15. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Just with a 9. And then Husk, what did you roll?
I rolled a flat 4, no bonus.
Flat. Oh boy. Gosh, who knew this was the difficult part of the
you
camp?
and me, Husk, we die in fire.
Hey, look. You may not have known him long, but he ain't leaving you behind.
How much hit points do you have, Husk?
I'd rather not answer that question.
I can tell you
Um,
mine. I'll wait till after
So-
I receive the damage though, to
you
tell you.
guys both end up in the same spot, but the Topaz Knight grabs you both by the shoulders and begins
Aw.
dragging you, putting you in front.
Ooh, plot armor.
Thank goodness I unchained this guy.
The DM has no cojones.
I like the Topaz
Plot
armor to
armor.
roll a strength check to see if he can carry us.
Yeah, that
boy
sounds
is-
all right.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Damn it.
18.
I was gonna laugh if that's the one time he didn't succeed.
He drops you by accident, and only you, which is me.
He lifts you by the ankles and your head bounces off every stair.
Yeah.
Start of my turn.
Good
the
thing
fire,
there's nothing there.
The fire. The fire
Hollow echo,
roars.
right?
The fire
I know. Out of
roars.
curiosity, have I taken fire damage? I actually didn't know if I had or
No.
haven't. Okay.
No one's taken fire damage. If you had rolled if I had rolled really poorly for the Topaz Knight, then there would have been a chance for him to not, or him to but
Yeah. Well, on a side note, my current health points for the other party member is 12.
Mine's
Okay.
6. I got 6 health left, buddy. And I'm riding on the death token.
Turin, it is your turn. I think you
Are we
can make
still
it.
running?
Yeah. and you can make it. You can make athletics or acrobatics.
Ooh.
Why couldn't you be 2 more? It's an 18 plus 3,
All right.
so 21.
You make it. So as you make it to the top, you see this sort of what is it, like a transfigure thing? I don't know.
Yeah.
You like these tentacles and stuff, and it looks like some sort of mind flayer machinery. It is at your authority. You get the sense that it will transport. Do you do this?
I do.
Alrighty.
Back to Avernus, baby.
This was the actual plot armor. So John,
Doesn't matter.
as Turin links up with this machinery, and everybody else as well, you all find yourselves, your minds linked into one, just for a brief second. Across the vast, it's like you guys are floating in the air, and you guys are plummeting straight towards the ground. But as soon as you're bracing for impact, you wake up and you find yourselves on the streets of Waterdeep. Welcome to the
This
Forgotten
isn't
Realms.
We made it, guys.
This is bullshit. This isn't home.
The Forgotten Realms. Your home is Forgotten Realms.
My home is in the
Bullshit.
fucking pits of hell.
This
You know,
plot
that witch
armor is
really was
bullshit.
gonna fuck us over, I bet, if she helped us.
All this
So,
plot armor.
welcome to the Forgotten Realms. Campaign 6 will be in, we'll start off in Waterdeep.
All right.
And you guys are level 3, but we will be going back to campaign 5. But when campaign 5 ends, we'll be in Waterdeep. I'm so excited.
I felt like I should have probably died.
Same.
Nah.
Yeah.
You guys are.
I
you guys
feel
are
like there's a
Waterdeep.
lot of plot armor there that got used randomly.
Colored green plot
No,
armor, you know.
So whoever pushed the button first transported everybody to your home plane. So
God
you guys,
damn it, John.
Oh
Dude,
no.
I'm so excited. Forgotten Realms.
Aren't you in Forgotten Realms too?
Man, imagine us not pressing button being cooked to flame.
I know.
All I know is I was originally from the realm of the new campaign, so
Yeah, he wasn't. And as Surak would have taken you to Greyhawk.
Shouldn't have rolled in that one, bro.
What was
So-
mine again? I forget what
Mine was like Dragon something. Dragonland.
Dragonlance,
Mine
and
is-
then Matt was the campaign 5 setting. So
so was it
Campaign
whoever?
5 is over. We're back to campaign 5.
the campaign.
Wait, so it was whoever pressed the button was where the new setting was.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
So, but yep. So you guys will be level 3 once we get back to campaign 6.
Okay.
But yeah, this is the end of the prologue campaign. I hope you guys liked it. It was
So what
something
was my
different.
realm then?
Your realm was the new campaign, or the new map.
The new map.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna the new map you spent all that time on. We're just not gonna touch.
No,
Well, we might
we're
move.
going stock D&D, mother.
We're going
Enjoy.
stock. Listen, man, I planned for everything. Everything.
Except when you need to make dialogue for a frog.